Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the dark and disturbing secrets hidden in small-town America. You won't believe what we've uncovered. We've all driven through those tiny towns, the ones with one gas station and a blinking traffic light. You know, the kind of place where everyone knows your name and your grandma's meatloaf recipe. But what if I told you those seemingly innocent towns hold sinister secrets? Things lurking beneath the surface? Get ready, you guys, because some of this stuff is straight out of a horror movie. We're talking disappearances, secret bunkers, maybe even cults. I'm talking full-on creepy rituals in the woods kind of stuff. Buckle up, because this is going to get wild. You know, it's always been strange to me how these small towns can be so quiet, like eerily quiet. And I don't just mean the lack of traffic noise, it's like something's off, you know? There's this unspoken rule in small towns: don't air your dirty laundry. Generations of families living there, keeping secrets buried deeper than their family dogs. But secrets have a way of clawing their way out, don't they? Today, we're diving into some of the most unsettling tales from small-town America. And let me tell you, I've been researching this stuff for weeks, and it's seriously messed up. We're talking about towns where people vanish without a trace, where strange lights dance in the sky at night, and where whispers of ancient rituals send chills down your spine. These aren't just stories, you guys. This is real life. And the scariest part, this could be happening right under our noses, in those picture-perfect towns we pass by without a second thought. But trust me, after today, you'll never look at a small town the same way again. Get ready to have your mind blown. Our first stop takes us to Maragold Creek, a quaint little town nestled in the heartland of America. Population 2,465, or at least that's what the welcome sign says. See, Maragold Creek has a dark secret. People keep disappearing. And I'm not talking about teenagers running away after failing a history test. I'm talking full-on, adults vanishing into thin air.
It started back in 1987 with a local librarian named Miss Agatha Periwinkle. One day she was checking out overdue books and the next, poof, gone. The police searched high and low, but Miss Periwinkle was never seen again. Then 2 years later, it happened again. This time it was the high school football coach, a guy built like a tank, who seemingly vanished from the face of the earth. No note, no goodbye, just gone. Over the years, the disappearances continued. A young couple on their way to prom, the town drunk, even the mayor's prized poodle. Each time, the police were left scratching their heads. No leads, no suspects, just a string of unsolved cases collecting dust in some filing cabinet.
Locals whisper about an old Indian burial ground on the outskirts of town, cursed, they say, by a vengeful spirit. Others talk about a shadowy figure lurking in the woods, snatching people in the dead of night. But the truth, my friends, remains elusive. Could these disappearances be the work of a serial killer, a secret society? Or is there something even more sinister at play in Maragold Creek? Chapter 3, The Bunker, What Lies Beneath.
Okay, you guys, this next story is straight out of a nightmare.
We're heading over to Ridgewood Falls, a seemingly sleepy town known for its annual pie contest and, wait for it, an underground bunker. Yeah, you heard that right. Buried deep beneath Ridgewood Falls, hidden from unsuspecting locals, is a massive underground bunker.
Now you might be thinking, okay, so what? Lots of people have bunkers, right? But this isn't your average doomsday prepper hideout.
This bunker, see, was discovered by accident back in 2003 when a group of teenagers stumbled upon a hidden entrance while playing in the woods. What they found inside chilled them to the bone. The bunker was like something out of a horror movie, with long dark corridors, flickering lights, and strange symbols painted on the walls.
But that's not even the creepiest part. The teens swore they saw shadowy figures moving in the darkness, and they could hear strange chanting coming from deep within the bunker.
They hightailed it out of there and told everyone at school about what they saw, but nobody believed them. That is, until a few weeks later when one of the teenagers disappeared without a trace. Then another one vanished, and another, until all that was left were whispers and unanswered questions. The police investigated the bunker, but they never found any trace of the missing teens.
Some say the bunker is a portal to another dimension, while others believe it's a secret government facility conducting sinister experiments.
Whatever the truth may be, one thing is for sure. Ridgewood Falls is hiding something dark and dangerous beneath its charming facade. Chapter 4. The Crimson Circle. Whispers in the Wind.
This next story takes us to Harmony Springs, a town with a name that couldn't be more ironic.
You see, Harmony Springs harbors a dark secret, a secret that whispers through the trees and haunts the dreams of its residents. A cult. They call themselves the Crimson Circle, and they've been operating in the shadows of Harmony Springs for decades. Locals whisper about their strange rituals, held under the cover of darkness. Rituals involving animal sacrifices, chanting, and, well, let's just say things get weird.
Rumors about the Crimson Circle have been circulating for years, but nobody has been able to prove they actually exist. That is, until a series of bizarre incidents began to plague the town. Cows were found mutilated in the fields, their bodies arranged in strange patterns. People reported seeing hooded figures lurking in the woods, their eyes glowing an eerie red in the moonlight.
And then there were the disappearances. First, it was the town outcast, a woman named Martha, who lived alone in a crumbling Victorian mansion on the edge of town. Then it was the high school principal, a man known for his strict rules and devout faith. The police were baffled. There was no evidence, no motive, no connection between the victims. But the townspeople knew the truth.
The Crimson Circle was growing bolder, and they were hungry for more.
To this day, the Crimson Circle remains shrouded in mystery. Are they a harmless group of eccentrics practicing their beliefs, or are they something far more sinister? The truth, as they say, is out there, somewhere in the shadows of Harmony Springs. Chapter 5. Echoes of Screams. The Unsolved Cases of Willow Creek.
Our final stop on this journey into the heart of darkness takes us to Willow Creek, a town where the past refuses to stay buried.
Willow Creek is a town haunted by its history, a history stained with the blood of the innocent. For decades, Willow Creek has been plagued by a series of unsolved murders, each more gruesome than the last. The victims are seemingly random. A young couple parked at Lover's Lane, a gas station attendant working the graveyard shift, a single mother found brutally slain in her own home. The police have investigated every lead, interviewed countless witnesses, but the killer or killers remain at large.
Some whisper that the murders are the work of a drifter passing through town, while others believe it's someone much closer to home, someone hiding in plain sight.
But there's one case that stands out from the rest, a case that has haunted Willow Creek for generations. The murder of the prom queen. It was 1957, and Willow Creek was gearing up for its annual prom. The gymnasium was decorated, the punch bowl was full, and the air was thick with anticipation. But for one young woman, the night of her dreams would turn into a nightmare.
Her name was Mary, and she was the most popular girl in school. She had it all: beauty, brains, and a heart of gold. But on the night of prom, Mary vanished without a trace. Her body was found days later, dumped in the creek, her beautiful dress stained crimson with blood.
The murder of Mary sent shockwaves through Willow Creek. How could such a horrific crime happen in their peaceful town? Who could have committed such a senseless act? To this day, Mary's murder remains unsolved, a chilling reminder that even in the smallest of towns, darkness can lurk around every corner. So, there you have it. 5 small towns, each harboring its own dark secrets. It just goes to show you, you never really know what's going on behind closed doors or beneath the surface of those seemingly perfect small towns. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the unknown. Stay safe and see you next time. I'm seriously creeped out right now, you guys. Lock your doors, check under your beds, and maybe stay away from small towns for a while, okay?